Breaking news overnight, a section of I-94 is now back open after a two-car crash early this morning. Police shut down eastbound lanes west of West Fargo by the way station right around 2 overnight after the driver of a pickup ran into the back of another vehicle.
One person was taken to the hospital, but with police say they were non-critical injuries. There's no word on what led up to that crash. New this morning, one boy is dead after an ATV crash in Polk County, Minnesota. Sheriff's officials say it happened yesterday around 6 p.m. in Fertile near the Sandhill River. It appears the victim of the ATV was the driver, and he lost control of the vehicle, hit the tree, and then rolled. First responders tried to save his life, but the child was pronounced dead at the scene.
A standoff in Hastings, Minnesota is over after more than 12 hours. Police have been trying to negotiate with a man barricaded inside a home with 2 children. It started yesterday morning after a fight between the suspect and a tow truck driver just outside this home. When police arrived, they say the guy grabbed a 4-year-old and 13-year-old and took them inside the house. The standoff ended around 2:30 this morning. You can see in this video a man was loaded into an ambulance. At least one child was also carried out of the home by an officer.
Now 9 minutes before the top of the hour, let's get a check of that forecast today. And Justin, it is going to be another scorcher out there.
Yeah, heat and humidity again for today into the upper 80s and lower 90s for highs across the region. We're going to have decreasing clouds, mostly cloudy skies, turning mostly sunny by the afternoon to the southern valley. There is a chance of some showers and thunderstorms into the Devil's Lake Basin going through the afternoon that could be strong to severe. Current temperatures around the region, up and down the Red River Valley into the mid 70s, lower 70s as you make your way across the state border into Minnesota and out toward Devil's Lake at 66 and Jamestown at 67 degrees. Pretty mild for this time of year. We had some thunderstorms across central North Dakota. They've moved, they've dissipated, and the clouds from them have moved to the Red River Valley. So most of us are partly to mostly cloudy skies today. Still some storms going on south of Bismarck. They should dissipate before getting into the viewing area. So decreasing clouds in the southern valley through the day today. Temperatures rising to near 80 by around the 10 a.m. hour, and mostly sunny skies near 90 into the southern valley going through the day tomorrow. There's that chance of some showers and thunderstorms into the Devil's Lake Basin. Some of them could be strong to severe going through the afternoon. We should have a quiet overnight period. Then we're tracking a couple of more rounds of thunderstorms coming through. One of them in the morning tomorrow, and they should become more scattered by later on into the afternoon. And we have issued that first alert weather day for Saturday, which is July 4th. Highs again near 90. More storm chances as we make our way into Sunday and Monday. Highs getting into the upper 80s, mid 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies, but there is a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thursday finally back into the lower 80s, which is closer to where we should be this time of year. There's your weather. Let's check in with Devin Fry now with your traffic on the move.
Thanks, Justin. We're finishing up our morning drive for this hour in West Fargo. We're on 1st Avenue East. Now, we're about to go check out a buckled section of the road that caved under that heat yesterday. We're going to go check that out right now. We're just going to go ahead and get back on the roadway here. Now, this section was closed down last night, or yesterday rather I should say, and it is still closed to this very second. Now, I have seen a few vehicles approach the closed section and realize that it's closed and then have to find a way around it. So just be prepared. This 1st Avenue area here in West Fargo is closed down. We're coming up on the barricades right now. This is the latest road buckling that we've seen here in the FM area. We're certainly no stranger to that over the past over this past heat wave here. Now, it's the second road heave that we've heard about anyway in the past week. There's been 3 others in South Fargo in the past month. So the road buckling is a very real issue here in the FM area. Please be prepared for that as you make your way out the door this morning. These are really the only things that are affecting our morning drive. There's no new lane closures to announce today, so good news there. The only issues are issues such as this on the roadways and our long-standing construction projects, such as the big one on Main Avenue. But overall, as long as you prepare for this, you shouldn't be having any issues. The traffic flow is low this morning. We're going to keep checking out the roadways, but for right now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
It's now 5 minutes before 7. A Grand Forks woman is in jail accused of DUI with a baby in her car. Police say they tried making contact with a reckless driving suspect yesterday afternoon near downtown Grand Forks. But they say the woman refused to talk with the officer.
That's when they say she drove away and crashed into a boulevard tree just a short distance away. 32-year-old Lisa Osowski was arrested for DUI with a minor present, DUI refusal, and fleeing police. An infant child in the car was released to a family member. A 27-year-old man is in jail on child neglect charges after a 2-year-old was found wandering around a Minot parking lot alone. Police were called to the apartment yesterday morning about a lost child, then got another call about an hour later from a man searching for his child.
Investigators confirmed the relationship and eventually arrested the man. The child is now in the care of social services. We're hearing about a heartbreaking situation for a 70-year-old Grand Forks woman who was scammed out of tens of thousands of dollars. She bought $80,000 worth of gift cards and credit cards over 5 years after being convinced that she would win $900,000.
Instead, scammers took the numbers from the cards and then stripped the money for themselves. The state attorney general's office is now investigating, but says most times it's not a happy ending and the money is usually gone for good. A spike in coronavirus cases in parts of the U.S. has Minnesota health experts pushing Governor Tim Walz to require people wear face masks in public places. Nationwide, the infection curve is rising in 40 of 50 states, and Minnesota's health commissioner says the evidence is increasingly clear that masks are effective.
Minnesota has seen an uptick in new COVID-19 cases, but hospitalizations continue to fall, and there's still no definitive sign of a spike. More Fargo City buildings are opening back up on Monday. Mayor Tim Mahoney says the city is moving to phase 2 reopening. All City Hall Department reception doors will be open to the public.
Capacity with City Commission chambers will be increased to a max of 125 people. Public meetings will resume in person with virtual accommodations still available. Matt Bus will also operate fare-free through December 31st, and Fargo Public Library locations will be open now to the public.
The extreme heat in the valley can be deadly if you're not checking in on yourself and your loved ones.
And if you plan on being outside in these blazing 90-plus degree days, we have some heat safety reminders for you. The Valley Today's Callie Hubbard joins us live, giving us a breakdown on what we all need to watch out for. Good morning, Callie.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. With many of us, we've been stuck inside so long with this whole pandemic. So many of us are ready to go outside and soak in those rays. But you should know that those temperatures are soaring early 10 degrees higher than average this year. Health experts are saying the best solution for you is to stay safe from that heat exhaustion is just staying inside. So if you're heading out and about, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says make sure your clothing is lightweight, light-colored, and loose-fitting. Use a high SPF sunscreen and stay extremely hydrated. Don't forget to keep an eye out for signs like heat exhaustion, like feeling dizzy, excessive sweating, and cool, clammy, pale skin. Experts say if you start feeling this way, get inside a cool place and hydrate. And if you choose to ignore these signs, you put yourself at risk for a heat stroke, which can include a throbbing headache, no sweating, and even losing consciousness. If any of these symptoms do occur, call 911 immediately. Now, I have some tips for you. If you do plan on heading outside, you can grab a water bottle like the one I have here. This was frozen this morning. As you can see, it's just water now. But if you do put this in the freezer, you can put this on your neck, use it as an ice pack, and you can also drink it. If you have a wash rag, you can put this in the freezer as well after running it under cold water. And this will keep you cool for a little bit too. Also, try to avoid those hot meals. Try to stick to cooler foods. And then alcoholic beverages and sugary alcoholic drinks. I know you may want to stay away from those as well because those will dehydrate you too.
It seems basic, but I don't drink enough water. So a good reminder, drink your water.
Yes,
Stay
I know.
hydrated.
I think we all just drink coffee and other stuff throughout the day. So, yep, good reminders. Callie Hubbard reporting live. Thank you very much. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, the average person gets 17 of these each year.
Probably going to get a couple this weekend if you're out and about. The answer is bug bites.
I feel like that's a low number.
I agree.
I feel like I get
one
17.
weekend.
I was about to say, go to the lake, you get 17 in one night.
Exactly. The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. Be sure to join us right now for more live, up-to-the-minute news and weather right now on the Fargo CW.